deep encounter with the other. And it's very much, if you want to think as in a metaphor way, very much like any relationship where you meet, you encounter, you love, you wrestle, you run away, you return. It's very, Jacob in the Bible wrestled with God, ended up with a wounded thigh, so there's that. But it's that kind of a thing in the Judeo-Christian tradition. At its best, it's a relationship with the divine. So we'll sing tonight to Jesu Christe, Jesus Christ. Adoro te. I adore you. Communion or encounter for love. Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, adoro te. Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, adoro te. Jesu grant us the courage to end the nightmare of violence and the terror of war. Jesu Christe, Jesu What do you want? That's the question. What do you really want? It's a question Jesus asked. A lot. And then he got talking about this thing he called the kingdom of God. And people said, what? What is that? And he said, well, it's kind of like this. It's like hey there, come on in.
How you doing?
Good, come on in.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
It's all right, what's up?
I brought the tiller.
Oh, thank you.
So I was gonna drop it up by the garden, or where your tools are, your
Okay.
mowers and stuff.
That would be great.
Okay, great.
You're welcome to join us if you wish.
No, that's okay. I've gotta get home and get something to eat, but
Okay.
nice to
Everybody, in case, this is Billy.
yeah, nice to see you all.
Thank you.
Hope that- And I saw where you look like you started your garden there on
Yeah.
the way in. So hopefully this will make it not as hard as work, so.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
I'll drop it, you just put it on choke, about halfway up on choke, full, starts right up. It usually needs gas in about 45 minutes to an hour. And I got a couple gallons of gas there for you, I'll leave with you.
Aw,
I use non-ethanol,
okay.
which if you know where Besley's is in Louisa, there's Duke's, gas right behind them across the railroad tracks. And I use all non-ethanol in my small equipment like that.
Okay.
It makes it last forever.
Great.
So, call me, you got my number.
All right.
Nice
Thank
to
you so
meet
much.
you.
Okay.
Sorry to disturb you. Okay.
Good night. Great. So the kingdom of heaven is like not having a tiller. And then one day, we got a tiller. Okay. Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is like a woman that lost a coin. And she looked and looked and looked and looked for it, couldn't find it, and then one day she found it. Or it's like a shepherd who was tending their sheep, and one sheep got out, and they looked and looked and looked for it, and they couldn't find it, and finally they found it, and then the shepherd found the sheep and put it on the shoulders of the shepherd and carried it back and said, "Yeehaw!" Whereas Al Pacino would say, "Hoo-ha!" Right? That's what the kingdom of God is. It's like you're lost, and then you find it. Something is missing, and then it's present. I remember when I was a kid, I was a very messed up kid, by the way. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, Michelle, but I was totally messed up as a teenager. I used to hear voices, actually. I mean, that weren't there. And like lots of voices in my head. And thank God that stopped. But for a while there, I thought I was losing it. And then one day, I saw this guy. He was my high school music teacher. And I couldn't figure him out. Because he seemed to really care about people. He wasn't perfect. He had moments when he was clearly not perfect. However, he really cared about people. And I noticed that. This is shortly after my father died, so I was without a male figure in my life. And I was just kind of floating around. It wasn't a good flow, it was a bad flow. And I was falling in ditches all the time, floating into ditches. But then one day I met this guy. And every day I would see him because I had class with him in high school. And I was this long-haired hippie kid with hair down to my butt. And I watched him because I was trying to figure out if he was real. And I came to the conclusion that he was real. Wasn't perfect, but he was real. And I noticed how he loved people. For example, he adopted a young kid, and the kid couldn't walk. So he would literally, like the shepherd with the sheep on his shoulders, he'd pick up this kid, throw him up on his shoulders, and walk down the hall in the high school with this kid because he couldn't walk and couldn't figure out how to help him walk anyway. And one day I took him aside. I said, "Nick, what is it about you?" He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You seem to really love people. I don't have that. I want it." And he made me repeat it. He said, "What do you want?" careful what you want. And the short of it is that he kind of gave it to me. I don't know how to explain that. There's a way of mentoring. Sometimes in a relationship with a guru, they transfer something to you. I don't understand that because I've never really spent that much time in India, and I'm not in that culture. But my friends who are, they say it is a reality that the guru can transfer something to you that's not visible, but it's real. It happens. That's what happened. It took a while, but I hung out with him a lot, and to this day, it's like, yeah, he's still here. So, my question for you is, what do you want? Really, what do you want? There's a poem. It's called The Bright Field. It's by a grumpy old Anglican priest poet by the name of R.S. Thomas. And it starts off something like, see if I can remember it now. I saw the sun break through to illuminate a small field for a while, and went my way and forgot about it. Something like that. I saw the sun break through to illuminate a small field for a while, and went my way and forgot it. That's what happens, I'm convinced. We're given moments when we see what we want. We hear it, we feel it. And sorry to say, very often we just walk away from it, whatever it is. So I'd like you to hear this poem tonight. If Brother Tim, if you could bring it up in your magic box, please. It's called The Bright Field. And it's based on Jesus' words where he says, when you find the pearl of great price, don't lose it. Hold on to it. Hold it close.
The one on YouTube?
Yeah, it's got some beautiful music to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like choral music surrounding the words.
Trying to remember. What's his name again?
R.S. Thomas. The Bright Field.
We'll try this one.
I have seen the sun break through to illuminate a small field for a while, and gone my way, and forgotten it. But that was the pearl of great price, the one field that had the treasure in it. I realize now that I must give all that I have to possess it. Life is not hurrying on to a receding future, nor hankering after an imagined past. It is the turning aside, like Moses, to the miracle of the lit bush, to a brightness that seemed as transitory as your youth once, but is the eternity that awaits you.
We could hear it one more time, please.
I'll try.
the sun break through to illuminate a small field for a while, and gone my way, and forgotten it. But that was the pearl of great price, the one field that had the treasure in it. I realize now that I must give all that I have to possess it. Life is not hurrying on to a receding future, nor hankering after an imagined past. It is the turning aside, like Moses, to the miracle of the lit bush, to a brightness that seemed as transitory as your youth once, but is the eternity that awaits you.
Thank you. Any response or thoughts to whatever?
I got that every moment, every meeting is intensely precious. But if we're caught up in our mind and our everyday humbug, it's so easy to miss, and we're not in that grateful, I call it embodied love, where it's like an intense presence, intense gratitude of being in that moment, so that we don't miss the bright field. Or if we look outside right now, like the sun setting over the treetops, that's extremely beautiful.
Wasn't it lovely when Billy appeared and offered us what she did, no charge, not to mention gasoline to go with it, But moments like that just fill me with this sense of gratitude and joy, and make me fall asleep well and wake up well. Yeah. Sometimes a person can be a bright field appearing before your eyes. We'll close with a song. gratitude, love, for moments when we are given so much. Help us to see it. Help us to give everything we have, to hold it close, and may it be a bright field for us. May it be so. So I think you know my friend, my mentor, Nick Arbor, died punning